Nigel Farage claimed Boris Johnson is on the verge of agreeing to a Brexit in name only after playing tough during negotiations with the European Union. Nigel Farage claimed there are signs already suggesting the Brexit deal will keep the UK closely aligned with the European Union despite Brexiteers demanding a clean break. The Reform UK leader forecast Boris Johnson will ultimately agree to have the UK follow European legislation. Speaking to ITV Peston, Mr. Farage said, "We've agreed, according to Mr. Barnier, that we'll stay part of the European Human Rights Convention under the European Court of Human Rights in Strasbourg. There's strong indications we're going to stay part of the European arrest warrant under a Romanian EU prosecutor. And now Michael Gove tells us we should celebrate that there won't be tariffs inside the United Kingdom and we're going to see EU officials in Northern Ireland. All I can see is a British Prime Minister playing tough but, in the end, I think we're going to sign up to pretty much what he agreed to in that new EU treaty. That means it's Brexit but in many areas, sadly I fear, it's going to be Brexit in name only." Mr. Farage has long argued the withdrawal agreement Mr. Johnson signed up to last year constitutes a new treaty with the bloc set to keep the UK under the influence of the EU. He insisted Britain would be better off without an immediate trade deal with Brussels so as to best ensure the independence of the country. The Brexiteer politician added, "No deal is better than a bad deal and the withdrawal agreement, as it's written, is not good for Britain." Boris Johnson agreed to set a new deadline for trade negotiations for this Sunday after a last-minute meeting with European Commission boss Ursula von der Leyen. Downing Street said after the dinner between the two leaders that large gaps remain but a firm decision on the future relationship with the bloc will be taken by Sunday. Mrs. von der Leyen said, "We had a lively and interesting discussion on the state of play across the list of outstanding issues. We gained a clear understanding of each other's positions. They remain far apart. We agreed that the teams should immediately reconvene to resolve these essential issues."